Alright everybody, today we watch Pearl, the newest movie in the X franchise. A movie about a porno slasher movie that we didn't watch, which now has a sequel, prequel of sorts, starring the same girl, Mila what's-her-face. Mia Goth.
But this time she stars as the villain.
But this time she's the villain instead of the hero.
The first movie.
So Aiden, what is the plot of Pearl?
Pearl takes place in the late 1910s during the Spanish flu, the war. It's a prequel to X, which I haven't seen, but apparently X is a slasher movie set in the 70s about people who are making a porno on a farm and get attacked by an old lady. In Pearl, we see the origin story of the old lady from the first movie, Pearl.
Yes.
The origin is that she was always fucking crazy and she is really horny and kills her mom because she's horny, and then she kills like 3 other people because she's horny. Yeah. But also she really hates porn. She's really horny and fucks a scarecrow, but then she sees a porn and she gets really upset. So I guess that's how it ties into the first movie.
That's the origin.
The origin of why she hates porn from the first movie. Yeah, what do you think of this? This fucking...
I was bored. I was bored, to be real with you. Maybe if I saw X, it would pay off in a more satisfying way. You know, an interesting... What if we showed Jason Voorhees' childhood type of movie, where you see the slasher villain fleshed out in a more human way. You see her human emotions, like how she didn't get picked for the dance troupe and shit. Now it's your dream shattered. But here's the thing. There's a lot of fucking talking. And there was some good shit in it. There's like, I didn't think it was terrible. I thought it was nicely shot for the most part. And it was a well enough period piece. I thought I got horny when she was fucking the scarecrow.
Country girls make do.
Country girls make do. No, but to be honest with you, like, I don't know. I didn't see X, so how the fuck is this supposed to pay off in any meaningful way? And would it pay off? Because I don't know, man.
Probably not.
Probably not. Like, it was just kind of boring, to be honest with you. And again, I just like Barbarian, the horror stuff is there, but it's kind of few and far between, and it's not that interesting.
I don't even, like, okay, I missed 2 of the horror scenes because I had explosive diarrhea from because I had a bad beef today. I ate bad beef, and I got diarrhea during the movie. But I saw the final, the big finale, where she axes her sister. She hits her sister with an axe. And then right as she's about to do the finishing blow, the movie cuts away.
That's the movie, man. That's the thing about the movie. It's like...
It's not like...
It's not even that much
no
payoff
payoff.
Movie.
It's like a weird fucking drama that has murder in it like 3 times.
Right.
And the drama is...
But it's not that compelling.
There's no like... Pearl's not a compelling character because the movie is... She meets someone and then she says, I'm horny. And then they say, you're kind of weird, you know? And she kills them. And then she goes to the next one
And she
says, I'm horny. And they say, you're kind of weird, you know? And then when it comes to the sister-in-law, the talk scene she has with the sister-in-law, she like cries for like 15 minutes about how she misses her husband in the war. And she's horny. And then her sister runs out of the house screaming and she stabs her with an axe once. Mm-hmm. And ends. I don't know what I'm supposed to gain from this, and I don't think...
Yeah.
I don't think the twist villain in a shitty porno slasher movie needed to be fleshed out to this extent when,
Right.
like, who cares? Who cares?
Well, they're making a third, so probably watch that, even though I never watched the first one, which kind of seems like the basis. The problem is you got the basis in this X movie, which apparently wasn't very good.
Yeah, I heard.
And then
it was
people
just,
like
outwardly mediocre.
People like Pearl a lot for some reason. The reviews are pretty good, but it's about women.
Even then, the reviews aren't that good. X was like a 50. This is like a 70.
No, this is 86.
On what?
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes isn't fucking count, dog.
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes is stupid. The Metacritic is like 70 for this, and it's like 50 for X. Rotten Tomatoes bloats everything because they're like a 3.1. That's a positive review. 3.1 out of 5. It's a positive review.
Great review.
2.5 out of 5. Positive review. Okay, buddy.
That's true.
The tomato meter is fucking horrible. Whatever.
Yeah, the tomato meter is kind of a joke.
The only way your movie gets rotten is if it's so awful that it gets a bunch of genuine 1-star reviews.
I just watched this movie. I just don't have many thoughts about it, if any. Like, you almost question whether or not it's worth making a video on, but here's my review of it. It's fucking boring, man. There's some good stuff. It's short. It's good. But I just gained nothing out of the 90 minutes I watched this movie. That's kind of my problem. And now I'm ready to watch A Karate Christmas Miracle. That's what I'm ready to watch. Next, Why It Sucks. I didn't even watch it yet, and I know it's gonna be the next Why It Sucks. I'm gonna review do a couple Marvel videos I gotta do, and then I'm gonna do Why It Sucks on Karate fucking Christmas, or whatever the fuck it's called. Starring Eric Roberts. Maybe I'll save it. Maybe I'll save A Karate Christmas, but like, fucking, come on, A Karate Christmas? Are you fucking kidding?
Pretty good Halloween movie.
How the fuck did Eric Roberts? We could always do it for like a
pass it to me.
for like a West of the Burst.
We'll figure something out.
But A Karate Christmas is probably getting a video. Anyways, Pearl, boring. Aiden, what did you think of this movie?
Pearl, boring. Maybe if I had seen X, I would have gotten something out of it, maybe. But even then, I just don't think I could ever bring myself to care about how this woman's really horny and it makes her sad when people think she's weird, so she kills them. That doesn't even, like, I read the Wikipedia summary of X so I could try to figure out what was going on. And apparently she doesn't show up for the first half of the movie, and then she's like, I own this house, and starts shooting people. And then she gets, like, fucking lit on fire or something. And, like, why would I actually care about fleshing out the backstory of the dead old lady who shoots 3 people in X, a movie I haven't seen? Why would I care if I had seen X? I wouldn't want to watch a fucking movie where you see Freddy Krueger when he's a janitor fucking scooping up toilets and mopping floors.
And then molest 1 or 2 kids, and then all of a sudden it's over.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to see a fucking movie where little fucking 6-year-old Jason wanders around Camp fucking Crystal Lake and then drowns at the end. Fucking, you know. Like, I get it. I get what's going on in the movie without this bloated context. And I can't believe that this movie had to be released out of obligation because they apparently filmed it simultaneously with X. And so they just had to be like, it's here, I guess.
I don't think I wanted to see an A24 slasher franchise. It's a stupid concept.
Yeah.
Because A24 makes these like existential horror movies that are a little slow but are usually pretty good.
Yep.
But the thing about slasher franchises, slasher's the lowest common denominator in a franchise. I want to see the dumbest fucking shit I ever even possibly could imagine. That's what I want to see when I watch a slasher movie. So why am I seeing 3 motherfucking kills and 2 hours of this bitch crying about shit? That's not what we want. When we want a slasher movie, I want 7 to 12 people who go to a camp, they go to a house, they're banging, they're smoking weed, they're having premarital sex. They're banging, smoking weed, and having premarital sex. And then what happens? They get cut the fuck up by whatever crazy bitch is coming around. And then one girl survives at the end for the sole reason that she's totally virginal. I like virgin girls.
Yeah, it's not like anyone is going to be publishing Halloween through A24, you know?
Right, exactly. So you see the A24 logo pop up and you're like, oh, this is a market quality. But then you realize this is a slasher movie and all of a sudden there's a problem because slasher movies and A24's kind of like higher horror brand don't mesh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep.
So fuck you, A24, for making me watch this stupid ass movie.
Yeah, this one's not even a slasher. This is just some weird drama where a woman. It doesn't even like present it as horror.
It's not horrific when
It's not
anybody gets
horrific.
fucked. When anybody gets fucked up, like when the mom gets burned to death, it's kind of cool, but it's not her. They don't try to make it horrific.
Yeah, I mean that they cut away from the sister getting
They don't add
stabbed. It's like,
suspense.
okay. There's no suspense. Yeah, the girl's running away screaming.
You
And the
know
other
she's
girl runs
fucked.
after her with an axe.
You know she's
She gets
fucked,
stabbed.
but you don't know. It's not like Friday the 13th. You know the characters are fucked in Friday the 13th.
You're just
You
looking
don't know
forward to how
you're just
ridiculous they
looking-
can make it.
Exactly.
This isn't ridiculous. This is just some lady hits people with an axe.
Right. It's too matter of fact for a slasher movie. So, as the way I see it is, it's not a very good slasher movie, and it's not a very good artistic movie.
Also, the end
So what do
feels
you
like
got?
a fucking. The end of the movie feels like a fucking Adult Swim sketch. Like,
It does.
Live Forever as You Are Now or some shit, where like her husband comes home from the war and he's still in full military gear, and all the bodies are in the room with her, and she's like, "Welcome home, honey," and then she smiles into the camera and cries for 2.5 straight minutes while the credits roll. It's literally a fucking Adult Swim sketch. It's like Too Many Cooks. It just has an ending, but it's supposed to be like dramatic, I think, or like you're supposed to feel her pain because she's smiling and crying or something. I have no fucking clue what they're going for.
Fuck with
bizarre.
Fuck Fargo.
Yeah. Would you recommend Pearl?
No. I'd recommend Hell Came to Frogtown. Aiden, would you recommend Pearl?
No. Nope. I have no idea what it's going for. Maybe I would enjoy X, but judging off this, I probably wouldn't.
I feel like from now on, every time I don't recommend a movie, I'm just gonna look at something ridiculous off of my Blu-ray shelf and recommend it. So this time it's Hell Comes to Frogtown.
Yeah, I recommend that one movie.
There's a lot of movies.
That reason is slasher. That's not good. The Halloween theme park one. What's that called?
Oh, Hellfest.
Hellfest, yes.
Reese.
I kept wanting to call it Helltown. It's not recent. Well, I mean, it's like 3 years old.